Confession and a little bit of Sherlock Holmes. The title is Night Call. Night Call has you driving people all over modern day Paris at night as you solve crimes, from the well-worn, possibly slightly infected driver's seat of a shift-share taxi cab with an initial tenuous connection to the murders that happen in the city, and ear towards the ground on a bed solidly in your mobile has dropping device. You piece together what may have happened and try to help the cops name the culprit. Night Calls out now for $19.99 on Steam. And let's see if this ride is actually worth taking. And as always, if you liked the video, maybe go out there and find yourself a small YouTuber, somebody who is having difficult times in the demonetization, and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you click the notification bell so you can see what they have to offer. So here's my review for Night Calls: The World's First Murders Pokédex for Wild Therapy Sessions, and absolutely beta Santi graphics are up. First push your systems. These games will not, it is a graphical novel, it is got some elements mixed into it, so it's not even gonna really proud. Most systems may be just a gradual nudge if you are running a PC something like 3 generation back and also trying to run 4 games. At the same time, a Night Call is not about that. It is about a listening and environment of comic book presentation with a very light sheen of simulation gameplay over the top. It really is more reflective of a crime. Sand black and white film, it feels bleached out with the most of its colors, and there's drainers and mystery that envelops precisely everything you do, from deciding which fire to pick up next to trying to piece together a murder mystery that would make Columbus just one more thing tagline become a hit single as it's repeat over and over and over again. That so heavy comic book look and the choice of such low color world sandwiches a title that has some incredible adult subject matter in it. That Night Call dives into with balls, fit maybe an arm in or leg that they cut off from someone else. The highlight though has to be the cast of 70 plus churches that you meet. Each one has a unique moment, style and design to them that lets each of them pop out from the backseat with stands out like cosplayers with horns after watch out that they don't cut into your car, calling to driving journalists who is sit in the back your car old meaning they waste so life just bitching about everything from yachts to the environment to at least a couple passengers who simply have to be top competitors, and this butthole challenge. They are so stupid, and while the game does not really have you think that much more than the fire screen, some random location you can visit in the inevitable taxi cam, its choices work. For instance, when you drive around the map above shows the sprawled out location with a comic book style scene actually playing out below it. This gives a nice visual style of time passing and informs the gamer. Also, I love the little camera cuts as you drive, trying to elicit feel somewhat like collateral, and the title's use of fake camera moments like zooming in on an airplane taking off from the local airport if some chatterbox tells you about the therapy thoughts they had about a major flex. A world where taxi drivers did not have it hot mobile coffins with the creepiest of social funeral goers setting in back, and I really enjoyed all this atmosphere. But Night Call can be surprisingly lacking in the most important of areas. The game is not very visually informative. It does not tell you the names of the people who won't face you, just see their faces, which then requires you to hit escape. So you can go to your list of writers and see which ones, and there many times going back and forth a couple times before you can choose the game. Should have had the menu system easily accessed. Thanks for watching, and I wait you next video.